Why is it going to that?
I do so hate when the default audio tends to blank out someplace. But anyways, I'd like to welcome you guys to the following presentation of Final Fantasy. Well, the first one, but not the OG version. We're doing the Dawn of Souls version for the Game Boy Advance. I kind of weighed a bit about whether I wanted to do Dawn of Souls for the Game Boy Advance 20th anniversary for the PSP or the Pixel remaster. I'm going, let's just do Dawn of Souls. And yeah, I'm using a filter on the EMU right now, and I will warn you guys because there are flashing effects on this. There is a bit of a seizure warning throughout the game, so don't say I didn't warn you from the word go. And yep, we'd like to welcome you guys to this. I'm Andrew Maltani. Joining me are Matt Meschen and David Mansfield.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Alright. Go make ourselves a new adventure. Alright. There are 6 classes in this one, so I'll just do a little peek around them. I'm just gonna use the starting 4. Yeah, monks and red mages are pretty damn good. But, yeah, because there are quite a few changes I have seen, at least a few variations. If Ned were here, he would say 2 warriors, a red, and a monk. You get 2 good defensemen that can do physical attack, a somewhat do-it-all mage, and a pure offensive specialist. Others do something a little bit off the wall, like 2 warriors, 2 red mages, plenty of offense, plenty of support. Others could do like 1 warrior, 2 red mages, you know, doing support, heal, and a little bit of offense here and there, and 1 black. I probably would not do like 4 monks though. I'm like, I like my healing.
Steve looks a little like Link a little bit.
Yeah, that's what he kind of looks like. And he wasn't like this in the original art. I'm gonna say this art is based off the WonderSwan color iteration of the game. Yeah, if you're wondering what I've done with this game so far, I've done the starting 4. I've also tried to do a monk red, white, black kit, and I'm kind of regretting that right now, even by end game. But anyways, well, let's start the story, shall we? Alright, got everyone named, classes, yep. and nothing about what fire does. And so begins our adventure. No, this is not the fourth planet of the Lilat system.
Oh, it has an L
Yeah.
in it. It's an R at the end, yeah.
Alright, let's go get ourselves some new starting weapons. Take these. One of those. And... Alright. No, that's not it.
Oh, I got Bojangles today.
How was it? Did you get a good biscuit?
Yeah, it was good. But the thing is they had an AI drive-through thing, and they didn't get my bow rounds, and we tried to add them at the window, and they said they can't add it anymore. It's all AI. Like the person hands you the food, and you hand them the payment. But
is it like an
order.
auto booth, like what they do at McDonald's, or?
It's a microphone and a speaker, and like a voice says like, please, give us your order, and you speak out your order to it. It's not a kiosk yet.
Yeah, because voice recognition can get very janky.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go get some magic real quick. Basic healing. Yeah, alright. Act the undead and death up. Okay. Alright, so... Yeah, I know there are gonna be people watching or listening on this who have played the game dozens of times already, but Matt and Dave, you guys haven't, right?
No.
Okay. So, there's 8 different tiers of magic in this game, so the further I go or the more shops I visit, more of these tiers I'll be unlocked, and the higher level that I am, the more of these I will do. One thing that is a major difference between the original release, Flash Pixel Remaster, and the handheld versions is each level of magic had its own MP system, so you might get like 10 charges of level 1, 8 of level 2, so on and so forth. That was in the original version. This version, it's a flat magic point system, so they share the same pool.
Is the Black Mage, do they have necromancy and stuff?
No, nothing of the sort.
Oh, okay.
Then the 4 old men for the lot. Alright. I will say this, though, that optimal will only give you best attack or best defense rating. There may be a few context-sensitive weapons or weapons optimized for weaknesses you gotta take care of. Yeah, the warrior and thief cannot use magic at first. You'll have to find the promotional item to let them use them. The monk cannot use magic at all. Red mages can use most of black and white magic, but yeah, one thing though, I have never learned how to use a, a red mage effectively. Pinch of offense and good for supports and healing or filling in gaps. But yeah, I have not learned how to use a red mage properly. Why did I say red magic? No, so your rank and file guys can't do it, so you're asking 4 youths to do it.
There was this game, I can't remember what it was. It was the old DOS or Windows 3.1 game that one of my step uncles had. And you could be all these different classes of characters. And you could attack anyone, but it was funny because the one, I never gave it a serious playthrough, but the little I did, you would go into a castle like this, and there'd be like a maid, and if you attacked the maid, you could have a fight with the maid, but she'd beat you because you were so weak. Wish I knew what game that was. Does that ring a bell at all, Yoshi?
No.
I'm surprised they didn't have Ranger on this. That's a big, in a lot of fantasy games they have Ranger.
Sorry, say that again?
I said I'm surprised they didn't have Ranger as a class.
Archery really did not become a thing until the next installment.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, no bows and arrows in this one.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to grind outside a bit to whack a couple of goblins and the like.
Which one had the very bad voice acting in it?
Ooh.
I swear it was a Final Fantasy title or something like this. The
Well-
one where you lost all your guys and you just pounded your fist on the table and you're like, I quit.
That was the Game Boy Advance version of Tales of Fantasia.
Okay, got it. I just laughed my head off when I saw that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Namco's ever going to be asked to do a proper touch-up of that game. Unless you're going to say, wait a minute, they already did it for the PS1, why go further? What place is this? Oh. Oh yeah, this is a bonus dungeon. Putrid stench of decaying earth hangs heavy on the air. I don't know, what does that smell like to you guys? Just defecation in the earth?
That's about.
Might as well show off some magic.
What'd you guys have for dinner today?
I had dinner yet, but I had like a fish sandwich from Jack in the Box for lunch and some fries.
Did you have a soda?
Yep, I had a large Barks root beer. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Love root beer.
Yeah, for lunch I had it was fish over pasta salad, and then for dinner I made angel hair with roast vegetables.
Nice. I had a Mountain Dew for the first time today for a real long time.
Classic Mountain Dew.
Yeah, classic. Not too much of it. It was a fountain drink, so they put a lot of ice in it.
Get a few. I don't know.
Phoenix Down resurrects, right?
Yes.
Because I recognize that from 7. Seven is a pretty good game so far.
And it was on 3 CDs to boot.
Yeah, I know, it's a huge game. In 7, the fighting is a little bit more real time. Like, you attack and then the enemies attack, but you have a little bar that's like time bar. I guess it's not
It's
technically
the active
real
time battle system.
Yeah, yeah. It's not hard to explain.
Yeah, 7 wasn't the first to come up with that.
Which of the games first started that?
I forgot if it was 2, because I know for a fact that it was a thing in 3 through 6.
But this one is strictly turn-based, right?
Yes. I know for a fact that 1 and 10 are strictly turn-based. 12 is more... I want to say more Xenoblade-esque.
What is Final Fantasy Tactics? Is that real time or?
That's more of an isometric tactical game. So if you play things like Disgaea or New XCOM.
Okay. People love these games, man. I remember people going crazy on these. Didn't they have a Final Fantasy concert, like classical music concert, playing the soundtrack? You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know specifically for Final Fantasy.
Maybe I'm thinking of another game.
If it's Star Ocean, then yeah, for sure, but...
Okay. Is there a statistic that determines who attacks first, like speed or agility, or is it just random?
Yeah.
I mean, like whether the enemy attacks first or you attack first.
It's agility.
Okay.
You guys. Cat. That's one thing I hate about these games sometimes. It's like, I only go like one space and already it's another random encounter.
Are the white mages strong against undead?
They do have an ability that is specialized towards killing the undead.
Okay.
If you're a red or a black mage, then just roast them with the wide range fire.
You took care of that.
Yeah, there's 2 other treasure rooms around here, but they're both locked. Oh shit, this ain't a good one. Ow, that hurt.
Is there ever an enemy concordance on this, like where you can see their statistics and stuff?
That's what the bestiary is for, but if you're wondering about things where it's like you can actively scan for something, that's not a thing here. Let's take our chances against the boss. I think we should be good enough.
Can you put your tent anywhere, or does it have to be an outside location?
Wait, what?
Can you pitch your tent anywhere, or does it have to be an outside location?
Only outdoors.
Okay.
Yeah. Tents, sleeping bags, and cottages are only outdoors.
Cool.
Alright, let's just do the boss fight. Let's take our chance. If I get wiped, then I'll just run back to town, heal, and then come back. Like, Garland will knock you all down! Let's just, whack him anyways. I mean, I got magic.
He looks cool.
That's okay. And therefore we have slain Garland. Yeah, I gotta play the lute.
Does it call forth fairies like in Zelda?
No.
Zelda. Was it fairies or wasn't there a part in Zelda where you made a dungeon or entrance to a dungeon arise from the flute? Or am I thinking of something else?
I don't think that's what happens in Ocarina of Time. It doesn't sound like anything that happened in Wind Waker. At least not to the best of my recollection.
I was thinking of the original game.
Well, you do reveal one of the dungeons doing that, playing the flute.
Right. That's right. Have a good week. You missing football already?
No.
You looking forward to baseball?
Somewhat.
Your team's the Giants, right?
Yeah.
How did they do last year?
Nah. restock on a few items. That should be. Gonna need anything more for magic or equipment yet. Hang on. Alright. That way I can make warrior a tank. And alright. We're good for now.
You know, the warrior have chainmail?
Yeah, so warriors can wear heavier armor. So they can wear heavier armor and helmets, and they can equip most shields. The thieves and red mages can only equip light shields, and black and white mages, and their shield item comes very, very late in the game.
I think all this stems from D&D, where the clerics couldn't even use swords. They could use maces.
Yeah. Yeah, so warriors can use axes, thieves can use katanas, red mages can use staves or swords, black mages can use knives. Let's be off. So begins Final Fantasy.
I always wonder, why is it called Final Fantasy? What's the reason?
I have not heard the official reason, but from what little I've read online on the matter, this was supposed to be Square's swan song after releasing a bunch of duds, and then just keep the irony.
It was a Hail Mary.
Yeah. Ah yes, talking brooms. Oh yeah, if you see any glitches happening on the bottom side of the screen, yeah, that's kind of normal. Something funky with the dialogue system doing that. Button select. Ah. Yeah, and that's why I didn't put the text scroll on instantaneous. Otherwise, just weird shit just happens. Well, we'll find out who stole your crystal eye in a bit, I hope.
It's a red wizard, right? Oh, okay. I just thought since you were dressed in red.
Oh, of course it's a horse.
You're being attacked by My Little Pony.
I wouldn't go that far, but... What? And yeah, I do want a couple of enemies to beat up on. Oh, cool. First turn advantage.
Does the terrain make any difference in the fight other than just the picture in the back?
Not really. It might affect enemies you come across, but other than that, no, there's no terrain advantages or disadvantages.
Oh,
Alright. They're a ways away. Oh, shit. Ow.
that's what's happening.
Well, that I'm forgetting that, you know, I do have magic.
You want to save it, though, don't you?
Yeah. It would be a bigger problem if I was playing Pixel Remaster OG rules.
Plus it's strong smell.
At least I'm getting a good amount of money out of it. Why did I do that?
Do you have any sauce on your Angel Belt? Pasta like Alfredo or something?
Nah, I just did like olive oil and rice seasonings.
Nice.
I write something down. First, you just upgrade the weapons. I'd like to upgrade to a broadsword, but please, not anymore. The level 2 Blizzard, yeah. Temper's a very good one. I have not had any luck using any status effect magic, such as darkness or the like, so I'm like, no. Or using silence. Yeah, I think I use null shock, visibility, and Magna. Now, most towns will have a church, so in case one of your guys gets whacked, you can bring him back to life there, albeit just at 1 health.
Did they charge you?
Yeah. I declare bankruptcy!
You ever been to a Renaissance festival? I've asked you this before. I think your answer was
Still no.
okay. Yeah. They're pretty fun.
Do restaurant fairs have exquisite dishes you can eat, or restaurants, or like
Well,
fair
back
set up?
back in the day, it was stuff like turkey legs and stuff like that.
People dressed as knights, or wait, no, Renaissance was post-medieval, so knights. Right?
No, people were dressed as knights. They call it Renaissance, but it has a lot of medieval stuff too. I always wonder why they call it Renaissance and not medieval.
Sounds like more safer to say Renaissance and medieval, maybe. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's like your argument it rolls better off the tongue unless there's like some other history reason why it's why Renaissance reminds people of better times than medieval and the Dark Ages.
Especially the Dark Ages.
They had bow and arrows you could shoot there at targets. That was fun. They also had a guy that would fence you. Of course, he always won because he was actually good at it.
Professional?
I lasted like 5 seconds again. So I blocked 2 of his blows and then he hit me.
Faster than what happened in A Knight's Tale. Just without all the good music to back it up. Maybe I'll upgrade to the iron armor soon enough, but I just need to get a boatload of money first so I can start filling out the magic.
What's the advantage of using a church to revive people versus a Phoenix Down? Is Phoenix Down cost more?
Yeah, it costs a lot more. Usually, if you know that there's a church nearby, then you can just run back there, but by mid to late game, you can start stocking up on Phoenixes. Also, some towns don't have churches. I need 250 times 1200? Yeah, because I want to fill out everyone's magic. Because I know the next big dungeon I'm going to will need it. I do have a boat, but where I can go with it is rather limited at the moment. Supposed to be going south to Alpine, but let me check something.
You guys enjoy the Pirates of the Caribbean movie?
Oh, the original trilogy? Yeah.
This reminds me of Sid Meier's Pirates, or the one, the port I always played was Pirates Gold on Genesis.
The DOS version?
Well, I think Pirates Gold was a port on the Genesis from the DOS version, but they changed its name to Pirates Gold. Did you ever play that, Yoshi?
No, the only version of Pirates I played was the Firaxis Live the Life version.
Oh, okay.
now it's 2004 or so. Please attack my warrior. Oh, how did he miss? I should have just transferred, but I'm kind of stubborn at the moment. But then again, I'm running back to town anyway, so what's the point? That was not worth the effort. I want to keep running with this up until I run out of MP.
Floating eyeballs?
Yep. That's not good. Wow, that was a good payoff. Oh, finally. Oh, cool. Ow, that hurt. Yeah, I do admit this gets a little bit grindy sometimes. Yeah, if I just get all the big money drops, then I'm...
Wow, that's a lot, man.
There's up to 9 enemies you can face at a time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that ain't good. Don't worry, we can still do this with half through. Yeah, you can probably tell I'm a little bit hell-bent on just squeezing every last drop before running back to town.
Makes sense.
Yeah, usually my cue to run back is if I am completely out of magic. Honestly, I should be going down to the Alfheim region and getting a bunch of goodies from there, but...
You see all the Jaws movies? The old ones? Those are good movies.
Is it just the same shark over and over and over again?
It never explained. I mean, they clearly killed the first shark, the shark in the first movie, but somehow it.
Voodoo magic.
It's a magic shark.
It even follows them from the New down to the Caribbean. What's the name of the actor that played Bishop in Alien?
Lance Henriksen.
Yeah, he's cool. He's in Jaws.
I think we have enough to get some magic. All shock. That'll come in handy. Ooh, invisibility. I'll do Pure Blood. Black Mage. Get Temper. And Slug.
So there's no guns in this one, is there?
Nope.
Like,
No ranged weapons.
this one is clearly like medieval-based fantasy versus 7. There's like science fiction.
Other weapon.
What is the thief's main ability?
Basically in this game, just having high speed in general. And
Oh, okay.
I want to say maybe the... I don't know if he had the best evasion stat in the game, but when he gets promoted, he can use, starter level black magic.
Huh.
The warrior, when he's promoted, can use starter level white magic. So you have him as the backup healer up further down the line. 640. Yeah, the next town I'm gonna visit has level 3 and 4 magic.
Is there traps in this game?
There's damaging floor effects, but like traps, no. I mean, there might be some collapsible floors, but honestly though, it's like if you're thinking like those kinds of elaborate traps or the like, no. No, not this. I hate you. But yeah, unfortunately, as far as the seizure warnings go, yeah, anytime you cast magic or you score a critical hit, the screen flashes like that. The reason I put on this pixelation filter to hopefully cut down on it.
That's what they used to do in these old games. Instead of having a completely new asset, they just changed the color.
Ow, that hurt. See, my Black Mage has not had a big boost in healing, or a big boost in health just yet, compared to everyone else.
Oh, looks like Chow's on. I'll be back.
Alright. Don't worry, I'm not gonna be doing much in main progression. Yeah, this is pretty much just gonna be a grind fest. Compared to where we're going next. I know the next dungeon I have to walk down is going to suck. My Black Mage is active. Oh, so, that one woman who was complaining about her eye getting stolen. I have to go slay the King of the Dark Elves. Yeah, that legendary sword, well, I'm not gonna find the material for that until like way later. Yeah, this is the visual glitching I was talking about.
Oh my god. You said this was a port from a Game Boy, right?
This was the Game Boy version.
Yeah, the original Game Boy would do that too sometimes.
Alright, so I have to find nitro powder in the castle, but that's locked up by a key. Great.
Were those dwarves?
Yep, those were dwarves.
Your characters are all human, right?
Yeah.
So they didn't do the whole race thing, like Shadowrun.
No. No. Of course I can't go one step without getting attacked.
Well, I got an off-brand PS1 controller for $14 and it works fine.
And how is that turning out?
Oh, it's fine.
Alright.
When I first got it, it looked like it might not work because one of the pins of the connection of the adapter was missing, but it doesn't seem to matter.
Oh.
Hey, you sure got a lot of money.
That's gonna evaporate pretty soon once I start getting tier 3 and 4 magic.
Oh, okay.
Ow, that hurt.
Do you follow basketball at all?
No.
I don't really either.
Mostly because also Hoops has kind of put themselves in this stupid conundrum with all the gambling controversies they've had.
Okay. Is that fans gambling on it, or
Both fan gambling and gambling companies putting pressure on the league, and players getting busted for betting on prop bets.
God.
It's a real fucking mess.
It sounds like it. Did you ever play fantasy football?
No. One of my folks do it, but the problem was, though, I kind of botched the quarterback pick. It's like, oh, they started 2-2, and then they ended 6-10. I'm like, ah, damn it. Yeah. Next time, it's like, just trust the auto draft. Yeah, by late to end game, you'll be swimming in like 6 digits worth of cash, but by that point, it's either I'm getting a lot of high tier magic, which is already a big money sink, or else just stocking up for the final or post game dungeons. Actually, no, not really post game, but bonus. Let's head down south, shall we? Elven territory. Ah. You guys. Ah. Oh, seriously? I wasted thunder magic on that. Oh, step on snack. Welcome to the Elven Village. Not now. Yeah, you see just how much the money scaling for magic is. Huh. This place. Take a little bit of wide healing. I would like the damage to the undead. Or Poisoner would be great. surprisingly have not been hit by much silence. Yeah, I'm gonna need a handful of antidotes. Where I'm going next. And a handful of potions. Is this the mithril shop? No. I would like to get some more copper armlets for the others, because that'll boost their defense a lot. And I really need defense. Need about 4 grand for poisoner, and oh, haste is a really good one. I love that. Yeah, because haste plus temper does a shit ton of damage.
What does the ninja do in this game?
He's a promoted thief.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, ask me more about promotions in mid-game, because I cannot do that until after we've done the first for real major boss. So the witch can make a potion, but I have to go find her eye, who has been stolen by Astos, king of the Dark Elves, and to find him, well, I don't know. But first, I need a shit ton of money. Because I need to improve everyone's defense, like, right the hell now. Yeah, of course, what is a silly little knife gonna do against that?
Are those poisonous?
Yeah. What the hell am I doing? I got tier 3 white magic now. Yeah, I want
Alright,
to
I'm back.
Yeah. You didn't miss much progression-wise. I've just visited the Elven town, and that's about it.
What'd you have, Matt?
I had tuna casserole for dinner.
Nice. Anything to drink with it?
Good old milk.
Okay. I could go for some chocolate.
Talk about's good.
Did you watch the Super Bowl, Matt?
Oh yeah, of course.
You must have been happy, huh?
It's only our second ever Super Bowl trophy.
Right.
I heard the Seahawks are going to be up for sale soon because after Paul Allen died, one of his conditions was that team has to be sold, but I think it was his sister Jody who has sandbagged on the sale for so long.
Yeah. By the way, which team has won the most Super Bowl trophies? I've always wondered.
It's Pittsburgh at 6.
Pittsburgh Steelers, right?
Yeah.
6.
That's a lot. Have the Falcons ever won?
Unfortunately, no. They've made it twice, but yeah, they got beat by the Broncos in John Elway's swan song, and then, well, the Patriots, you know what happened.
Yes, I do.
Yeah, I need 2,500 if I want to get poison. Alright, that'll make their defense less trash. Best I've got. And so. Can I not put that on? No. Ah, it's 100 gil for the night. And I'm not made of money. Oh shit.
That's some powerful magic.
Yeah.
These guys can't do anything to you now, can they?
Not really. These guys in the starting area, they just do scratch damage. You want to get enough money to get Poisona, but other than that, I can wait for having some. I can wait for better magic a bit, or I get through Marsh Cave. But after that, though, I need to get enough healing supplies to get to the Marsh Cave and back.
What was the first Final Fantasy game to bring in science fiction?
If you're talking about like modern day cityscape stuff, maybe 7. 6 had a semi-steampunk sort of thing going for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say like 1 through 5 are mostly somewhat sort of medieval. Let me try going to the western back.
You ever been to Vegas?
I don't remember.
I never have. I'm not big on the gambling. I don't make enough money to throw it away.
And I don't have enough to, you know, write down to the IRS how much I've lost in gambling expenses.
Would you play blackjack, or what poker? What kind of card games would you guys play?
I'm alright with blackjack. I would get white playing poker, whether it's 5-card or Texas Hold'em.
Texas Hold'em is what I've played before. But not for money, just for fun. Just for chips.
Oh yeah, the chips.
Remember, do you guys remember Hearts on earlier versions of Windows?
Yes.
That was fun. I like that.
Yeah, some
There's
versions of
also
the Windows Entertainment Pack. I know Hearts and Solitaire came standard, but if you bought like one of the other Entertainment Pack discs, it came with. Because I remember having one of those, and it had, you know, Blackjack, Dodgeball, Three Peaks Solitaire. And then there are going to be others that say things from the Entertainment Pack. There's always Steve Free. Or Pipe Dream.
About, what's that game? Not Minecraft.
Mahjong?
No, this was not a gambling game, but it came with early editions of Windows. You like, there's no bombs. You like click on little tiles and you have to make sure that your bomb doesn't go off.
Minesweeper.
Minesweeper, that's it. Windows doesn't come with any games anymore, does it?
I had 7 Pro back then, so I couldn't tell you if Home Edition did. And I don't think my iteration of 10 does, at least not out of the box, because they want you to get it off a service or some other stupid shit like that.
Right. Whereas when I first got my computer in '97, ATI Rage Mech 2 came with it. That was a cool.
Speaking of which, I actually got that in the mail today.
Oh, you did?
Yep, it came with the titanium, the Mecra 2 Titanium Edition. It came with it.
How are you gonna run it in an emulator?
I'm gonna use an old computer. I actually got an HDMI to VGA adapter, so I can just plug it straight through my capture card device, and that way I can see what's on it and stream that.
Nice.
I'm streaming MechWarrior 5 Mercenaries right now. I actually kind of like it. It's not half bad.
I could never get into Mech 5, but I didn't give it that much of a chance.
If it handles more like Mech 3 does, when I get the dough, I might give it a chance. I'm just a little bit burnt on how online handled.
Oh shit, I should have... Your birthday, Yoshi, I should have swung at that.
I threw my Steam sale money at 2 of the Resident Evil co-op titles instead.
Are you guys into horror? I'm not really into horror stuff very much.
Movies or games?
I guess both, really.
I like classic horror, like Bela Lugosi, Dracula.
Oh, Dracula. Okay.
That's a cool one. But even that's a classy movie because it never actually shows them suck the blood. It shows them lean over and about to suck it, and then they cut away.
Is it why much people and kids to watch as possible? Here, I guess.
Yeah, and it was the 40s or 30s.
I just mean like Nightmare on Elm Street, you know, that kind of stuff.
I'm not that big.
Not having a bunch of health boosts. Sorry, keep going.
I've seen it, but I'm not that into horror. Every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm not really into horror either, really. Yeah, Dracula's kind of cool, but I think that's kind of the limit for me.
Are you talking about the Bram Stoker's Dracula, the one with Gary Oldman and Anthony Hopkins? Or something earlier than that?
I think he's talking about the old-time one.
Alright.
30s, 40s, like you mentioned.
Yeah,
do you think the one with Gary Oldman is a masterpiece, do you think?
I will say this, though. It's like Gary Oldman and Anthony Hopkins did a pretty damn good job with it, but let's just say the elephant in the room was Keanu Reeves, because he nearly single-handedly sunk that. Because this was before he actually, you know, made himself look like a decent actor, but I was just like, yeah, he nearly single-handedly sunk that.
Yeah, that guy's weird. He can do really good acting, but sometimes he sucks. I don't know, maybe the direction was off or something. You guys ever see Johnny
to actually loosen up?
You guys ever see Johnny Mnemonic?
I think I might have heard of it.
That's an interesting movie, I have to say.
I don't think I need Null Blaze right now. We just get poison up. I'll probably eat my words. Alright, fuck. I don't know. Like.
So what exactly does fear do?
Oh,
does it make the enemies not be able to attack?
It's supposed to scare off and drive enemies, but Let me get like 20 of everything. Alright. Get another tent. I think I should be golden as far as healing goes. I'll work my way up to getting better men. Yeah, I kind of do admit that whenever I stream some games that I'm not really thoroughly not knowledgeable in front to back, I kind of play very itchy and conservative sometimes. Of course, I'm spoiled by trails, but... Marsh Cave we go! If I know what I'm doing and encounter luck breaks my way, or better yet, if I have maps on hand, then this game could probably take me about 12 hours or so. But knowing how this is going to turn out, maybe about 15 to 20.
Yep, seen Keanu Reeves and what was it? Was it Romeo and Juliet? Some Shakespeare adaptation. Had an ensemble cast. Keanu Reeves was in it. Let's just say he was pretty bad.
I know there was Romeo plus Juliet, but that was the one with Leonardo DiCaprio in it.
Right. I'd have to look it up. Maybe Othello, maybe? I don't know.
Hey, it doesn't beat the time when Matt and I got to hear Pierce Brosnan sing in Mamma Mia. I'm like... that... was... not his finest hour.
Or maybe his role in the Taylor of Panama, maybe, but yeah, but Pierce is not a singer, you know.
You think certain actors like certain kind of role? Like Keanu Reeves seems to do a lot of science fiction. But is it that they like it, or is it that they've done it before and then people are like, their agents or directors want to hire them because they've seen them?
Or it's the genre where they get the most consistent work.
Right.
I'm gonna hate this dungeon. This is admittedly one of the few dungeons where I would prefer having a map. Stop it. The broadsword, a bunch of money. Oh shit. Do remind me at some point that running is a valid option.
Okay. As AoE attacks are nice.
Except I have to be very careful about overusing them.
They take a lot of magic.
Yeah. Or otherwise, if I was playing under OG rules, then I would only get like 1 or 2 charges of them. I was afraid of that. Oh yeah, I forgot in this version I can save anywhere.
So are the stories in each of these games independent, or do they build?
They're all separate adventures.
Oh, okay.
If you guys could have any pet that wasn't a cat or dog, what would it be?
Good one. Maybe a snake?
A snake, okay. How about you, Yosh?
Parrot.
Me, I'd probably want a duck. A white pecking duck. I'd probably want the name of Kevin. You guys are want to pet
I used to have hamsters when I was young. Those are cute. They bite you a lot. They bite you a lot if you don't hold them the right way. They'll bite you.
Ow. Does it hurt or just a prick?
It's mainly just a prick, but it can hurt a little bit. They have sharp teeth.
Ooh, a high potion.
High potion heals more health.
Yeah.
Does that paralysis last for the whole combat, or just a certain number of rounds?
About a certain amount of turns. Okay, I need to run from this one because I do not want to burn a bunch of MP on this. try to whack these guys. Ooh. Ah, that was a waste of high-powered magic.
Your warrior's strong now, isn't he?
I rigged him to be the tank, so he has all my best defense.
Okay. He has a broadsword now, too, though.
Yeah. So offensively, he can hold his own. Yeah, Thief can hold his own offensively, but... Yeah, for now. Because I want to go outside and use the tent, because I need to restore some MP. I've been burning that too much at an alarming rate. If I'm lucky enough to get a critical hit on these green slimes, then it's all nice and golden. Yep, good. Back to the suck.
You having Phantasy Star flashbacks now?
Not so much. Well, because with Phantasy Star you can actually use guns.
Oh yeah. I just sort of thought like how there's multiple levels to these dungeons and stuff.
But then again, it's like OG Phantasy Star was more of a maze format.
That's right.
2, 3, and 4 followed a more traditional setup. And this is why I've brought a lot of antidotes. Hey, you know what? I just need to get one of these beaten onto pet berry. But yeah, as far as if I'm going to do 2, I might just throw my hands up and say I'm not doing the vanilla version, I'll just use one of the improvement hacks.
So does the poison heal after the combat's over? Or do
No,
you
you still have to use like White Mage's Poisona, which I can unlock right now, or you have to use an antidote.
Okay.
Some other status effects do leave after the fight. Ooh, Phoenix down. I'm gonna need that.
So poison will slowly take away your hit points?
Yeah, to the tune of like 1 per step.
Yeah, that would always happen to me on Sword of Vermilion. I'd get poisoned, and I would run out of antidotes, and I'd be trying to get back to the town.
Yeah, that's the same problem I had when I was doing Phantasy Star 2. I'm going, oh my god, stop.
Did you ever play any more Sword of Vermilion? It's very grindy.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I would have the patience to play a Genesis era Sega RPG anymore. Much less a turn-based one. Forgot if Beyond Oasis is an action RPG.
The Sword of Vermilion is action RPG. Like, do you remember it at all?
I thought it's like traditional, but then it's like each of the fights is an action encounter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, the moving around is traditional.
And I already bought like a bunch of upper armlets.
I spent so much time on that Sword of Vermilion back in the day, man. Every day I would come home from school, I would play it. My mom would be like, do your homework.
Yes. Oh, these guys frickin' hurt. Told you, 54 damage if you don't have a bunch of protection. Yeah, that hurt. I'm gonna need this thing. Alright, I got what I came for.
You going to mass tomorrow or something?
Most likely tomorrow. I'm reading tomorrow, so that's another
nice.
death for me. Oh, finally my Black Mage gets a big health boost. Yeah, I think these lower doors I need a Mystic. Yeah, I think all these are locked. Let me just run off and out of here. Oh shit, it's gargoyles! Ah, that hurt. Ah, that ain't it. That ain't good. Oh. Shit. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to panic.
Does the warrior become a knight when they're promoted?
Yes.
Is there certain armor and weapons that only promoted people can have?
I don't know exactly about weapon and armor restrictions. I know for magic there is promotion restrictions, but I don't believe, to the best of my knowledge, or better yet, because I promote so early, I don't think about it. Let's make our way to the Western Keep, and then the tent there. I got enough to work with. Because I try to promote as early as possible. Why is the king laughing? Oh. It was a magic trick! Alright. Have it your way. Hey, what? You can cast death? Your reign of terror is over, Astos.
Yeah, that was on Shining Force too. You could get that spell too. Death, and every once in a while, even if you went against a very high hit point boss, every once in a while it'd be very rare. Death would one-shot him.
Yeah, whereas like, you know, in Trails, they do have like death blow attacks, but then you can actually equip accessories to deflect that or resist it.
Oh, okay.
Because I know there are a handful of fights throughout Trails where it's like, yes, they will have a death blow attack, and sometimes it's either you either need to have encountered them earlier to get a read on it, or it's like you have to know, it's like, or you can tell right from the word go, it's like, yeah, these guys can inflict death. Or it's like, imagine it's like, you know, you're doing one fight and then it's like, their very first move is to inflict death.
Yes.
I nearly got whacked in Trails a few times because of that. And then one of the fights I did get whacked because I'm going, it's like, why the hell did you have your death craft available so freaking early? Pissed me off.
What do you think is the hardest role-playing game you ever played?
Ooh. In terms of grind or like legitimate difficulty?
I guess in terms of legitimate difficulty.
Because I haven't played too many hard up there RPGs. Of course there's going to be games where it's like the mid or end game. It's like, if you don't know what you're doing, then yeah, you're going to die. In which case I know some of the later Final Fantasy games do employ that. Because I know Phantasy Star 2 is a frickin' long grind. Well, hard otherwise, but yeah, it's an unnecessarily painfully long grind. Like, yeah, you gotta grind to upgrade everyone's equipment, and then after you do that, which is like 30 minutes per character later, then you gotta get enough money to, you know, give everyone potions and the like.
One thing I know about RPG games is always have potions. You're always gonna need them. Those. Or some way to cure poison. What's the advantage of making a certain character your lead? Is it just so you can see them differently, or does it
No, it actually determines positioning, because sometimes, you know, enemies will attack whoever's at the number 1 spot more often.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, I would probably not put a mage at the 1 spot. I always would put a warrior or whoever has your best defense at 1.
Gotcha. I'll tell you what was a real grind fest was Might and Magic on Sega Genesis. Wow, that's so much grinding. And I never beat that game. I had it back in the day. You end up going back in time, and then it becomes sort of science fiction with laser guns and stuff. But you have to the corner of the maps each have elemental planes, and you have to grind so much just to be able to defeat those elementals.
Or it's like at some point, sometimes you may have to play one of those recruiting or monster summoning games, and you have to make some very dispassionate decisions saying, okay, this is who I want riding into the ending with me. Everyone else, you can just go die. Alright, let's go, give the crystal eye back.
These guys again. Jolt time?
Yep. I'm gonna need that.
It increases your speed?
No.
Oh.
It's a plot relevant item.
Oh, gotcha. It's kind of like on Shadowrun Returns. Anytime there's like an item you can get, like I don't know if you remember how you got the zebra meat and the coffee and donuts. You're probably gonna need it. You can always go back and get it. How long ago was it that you played those games?
Well, I know for a fact it was before I got this new tower, so I want to say about 3 or 4 years ago.
Okay. Yeah, that was fun watching. What, you were samurai on all of them, right?
Yeah.
Street samurais are the easiest classes to play.
Yeah, because all you have to
can
do
always
is just point and
force your
shoot.
way. Right. You can always force your way through. Decker is another fun one. I'd say probably the hardest one, the one that I never could figure out was Adept. I just never got him. It's like, it's weird because like apparently they're supposed to use melee weapons, but some of their powers are like magic punches that don't use the weapons. So I could never figure out how to actually use those guys.
It's like bringing a sword to what is a majority gunfight.
Right. Of course, then again, you remember Glory on Dragonfall?
Yeah.
The one, her razors were so powerful, man. But really, they would only on flesh and blood characters. Of course, on robots, they would do damage, but no bleeding damage, no continuous damage. You're getting too stronger, these guys, aren't you?
Yeah, more or less the difficulty of the enemies is based on the region. It's not a dynamic scaling system. Alright, so now with the Mystic Key unlocked, I can start unlocking a bunch of doors and getting a bunch of well-deserved upgrades and another progression item. Ooh, a Mithril Hammer. And a bunch of money. Okay.
What does ACC stand for?
Which stat? Accuracy.
ACC. Okay.
So, yeah, you got strength, agility, intelligence, stamina, luck, and then attack, accuracy, defense, evasion.
Nice. The strength affects attack, right?
Yeah. That's already all three.
Is there any spells that it can increase attack to, like temporarily?
That's what temper and haste are for.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Alright, so haste doubles the amount of hits you can inflict, and then temper raises your base attack. It's black magic, so black and red mages can use it. Not sure if I can ever use these, but I guess it couldn't hurt to use. I don't think I've ever really been silenced in this game, so that's why I never really bought Vox. Guess I could try using Fear. I'm gonna go up and down. I'm gonna go get some treasure chests that have been locked behind locked doors. They're
Does
just...
silence make you not be able to use magic?
Yes.
What were you gonna say before I interrupted you?
No, I said I was gonna get some treasures first. I'm just gonna go up and down for a bit.
Have you ever held a sword?
No.
They're actually pretty light. I always thought they'd be heavy.
Yeah, if you're talking about a legitimate sword, the answer is no. And I don't count, like, you know, all the flashlight lightsabers growing up.
Now, Claymore is definitely a two-handed sword. I've never held it.
And I know, like, at certain TV and anime conventions, there are some places that have swords on display, and it's like, yeah, do not prick your fingers on it, because if you bleed on it, you bought it.
I never go to Dragon Con because there's a house music event that happens at the same time, and I always go to that. Should go to sometime. It's kind of expensive. I don't know if there's enough stuff I'd be into there that make it worth it. When I was younger, maybe. Now, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think, like, 30-year-old me would probably go there as much as I want to. Like, 20-year-old me? Oh, absolutely, but 30s me, not so much.
Yeah.
Of course, if I don't have anything that can play as a passable costume, then I'm like, why bother? The only thing I really have that's kind of costume-worthy is that brown long coat I've bought.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, it doesn't have pockets.
Is it like a trench coat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. You could be Gambit.
Yeah, the
You know what
thing
I'm
that
talking
kind of blows about that particular coat was, yeah, I was trying to go to, like, other coat stores. I'm like going, yeah, it's like, I want something like this, but it's like, what the hell? It's like, yeah, I go to a coat store, they don't have it, and then I actually had to go to a prop shop to get that jacket.
Oh, gotcha. You can get some really good deals. Well, some people do at Dragon Con since it happens in a hotel. They stay in the hotel and then they go down and they get like signed memorabilia and everything. So they end up actually making money, or at least accruing things with value. And they bring it back up to the hotel and like store it there. You ever got anything signed?
No.
I haven't either. It can really, depending on what it is, it can really increase the value of it.
Ooh, a new sword.
Do you have any live sporting events that you've been planning on going to in the future?
I don't think so.
I haven't been to a live sporting event for so long. I went to a Braves baseball game like in the 90s, I think. We didn't have real close seats. They can really be up there in price, can't they? If you get good seats.
Yeah, or front row, and I've heard, like, even season tickets get really nutty. So I would probably just get like one of those package deals where it's like, okay, bring like either do the family pack or bring a couple of buddies.
Yeah. It's gonna be funner with buddies anyway. Your black mage's defense sucks, doesn't it?
His health growth has not been what I've been expecting. I figure that sometimes like black mages do have like the worst health growth, but this has been particularly egregious. I am not fighting that.
Can they ever stop you from running, or is running automatic? Clean.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. There was an engine rev out there. Say that again.
Like, well, in some games when you try to run, you fail.
That can happen.
Okay. And they get a free attack.
Yeah, I remember one time I was playing Phantasy Star 2 and I'm going, it was the last floor I tried to run, I'm like, ah, damn it, and then I got wiped, I'm going, for fuck's sake, I have to do this whole dungeon again? Pissed me off. And that was like the one floor that I tried to avoid confrontation in.
So I can get this on Steam?
Not this particular version, unfortunately. You can get the Pixel Remaster on Steam, but that follows more the original game's rules.
Gotcha.
However, be prepared to get a little bit jarred by how inconsistent the art direction is. Because in Pixel Remaster, believe it or not, the main characters are more in line with their NES versions. Everything else is the freaking Game Boy Advance or PSP versions. You're seeing where I'm going with the disconnect?
Yeah.
Also, in Pixel Remaster, they don't add any of the bonus dungeons.
Gotcha.
So if you were thinking about getting like, the bonus dungeons that came in the handheld versions, they're like, nope. Following the original versions as much as possible, my ass. Oh shit, I was... Ooh, okay. Because you have the lowest defense of all, the lowest health, I have to give you that. hate it. Hate it. You freaking Cthulhu monsters, get out.
You know, I've had a craving for today is some fruit punch. Like a high C fruit punch. You guys ever made Kool-Aid back in the day?
Like out of mixes and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My parents would do that.
Or not necessarily the powdered stuff, but you know, it's the really thick mixtures that you dilute.
Yeah. What was your favorite flavor?
Of course, there's always going to be fruit punch.
I kind of like blueberry. You getting a chance to ride your bike anywhere, Yoshi?
Just once. Last Saturday. That was it.
Do you ride it on the street or do you go to like parks?
Just street.
Okay. Wow, you're brave, man. I wouldn't want to ride a bike around here.
The snow's thankfully melted enough where it's kind of become a non-factor, but I think tomorrow might be the next chance I get before Northeast gets another flurry's worth of snow.
Uh-huh.
I've cleaned out the marsh cave, so I do not need to be here anymore. Ah, stop it.
Ouch.
Yeah, it hurts. Why is my health growth so slow?
Yeah, especially compared to the white mage. Have you guys heard anything more about Bruce Willis recently? I heard he's like in really poor health.
I forgot what ailments he was under. Was it memory related, like dementia or Alzheimer's recently?
I'm not sure. He must be getting up there in age.
Him and Jack Nicholson.
Yeah. Which was your guys' favorite Die Hard movie?
I've only really consistently watched the first one, so I can't give you a valid opinion on that.
Oh, okay. I kind of like the first one best myself. They just, you know, do you remember Die Hard with a Vengeance? I know you said you haven't seen it, but you remember when it came out?
Was that the third one with Samuel L. Jackson?
I thought it was after that, but I might be wrong. I know it was a lot more recent. I hate it when they take a franchise and just try to keep it going, suck out all the money from it they can. And then it's like, guys, you're ruining your franchise. Sort of like Terminator with 3. It's like, you should have just, I mean, I can understand making a new Terminator movie, but don't like override what happened in 1 and 2. Do you have any movie posters in your room?
Not in my current place.
Okay. Terminator, Blade Runner, and Blade Runner 2049.
The only posters I have in my folks' place are just, yeah, some of the ones I bought at college. There was the Keep Calm and Carry On poster, one for Daft Punk, and then one I got for one I got at a convention. It was the one for Futurama.
Nice. Enemies never run on this shit.
They can, but that's only in some certain places. At some point, I'm like, I might as well just whack them anyways. I mean, it's peanuts, money-wise, but...
You guys hear about how pennies are being discontinued?
Yeah.
This is weird to me. That's weird. Of course, cash is not really that used that much anymore.
Well, that and, you know, it's like how crackheads are trying to steal copper nowadays, so...
Oh, God.
Especially to the point where they sometimes try to compromise the entire infrastructure system over it. Did you hear about that attempted attack on Cuba? I haven't caught up on that one since the Mexico cartel thing.
This was just like 10 people. I don't know what. I'm pretty sure there must have been some type of mental thing going on. Because there was like 10 people in a boat. And they had some heavy weapons on them. And they were just sailing towards Cuba trying to take it over. And it's like, yeah, guys, I think you're going to need a little bit more than that.
Ooh, Rune Blade. I should have had that for... I should have sailed my way back up here. Yeah, don't worry, I'm gonna heal back in town.
You ever play any of the Mortal Kombat games?
Not really. Fighting games weren't my jam back then.
Thinking of making some lemonade tonight. You still have any left?
Lemonade powder? Yeah, I do.
Pink or regular?
Yellow.
Pink. Yellow. I make it with stevia. Lemon juice, stevia, and water.
Yeah, I was trying to find some pink lemonade mix last time, but I just did not have any luck with that. At least not the ones in the big cans.
Where do you go for that? I'm just curious.
Just a warehouse store.
Do you go to Costco ever?
Like every month or every other month or so.
Do you get things like paper towels there and stuff? Like bulk items like that?
Yeah, where it's like, I can just buy it once and not have to worry about it for the rest of the year.
Yeah. That's what those are good for. Do you ever get the Costco pizza?
Ooh, with the pizzas, I usually just get the cheese pizza because, yeah, I'm a little bit iffy about pepperoni because you have to dab a lot of the fat off.
Yeah.
So for me, it's always just, whenever I'm there, if I'm really feeling it, then get a cheese pizza and the hot dog. Or otherwise, just get a hot dog and the frozen yogurt.
Not the best pizza ever, but kind of yummy when you're hungry.
It's serviceable. But the thing is,
Yeah.
they used to have, like, combination style pizzas, you know, the one with the pepperoni, olives, peppers, onions, and all that, but yeah, they cut that from the menu, and one time, but I think that after they changed one of their providers, like, they used to sell, like, Polish sausages in the food court, the hot dog equivalent, but then, yeah, they axed that, and I'm still kind of sad about it.
Do you guys have Sam's Clubs up there?
Yeah.
Okay. That's kind of like a Costco, pretty much. Isn't it? It's a competitor to Costco. Or does Costco have memberships, or can
They both do.
Okay.
Costco is more red and gray, Sam's Club is more blue and white, but then again, I kind of consider that the warehouse equivalent of Walmart. Same owners.
Yeah, Sam's Club's where I'm at.
Ooh, mithril knife. That. Time to use this powder.
One damage. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's why I like having the warrior at a lead spot. Yeah, you can go mix and match whatever styles you like. Yeah, this is just the default starting floor. You get to something better. Yeah, I cannot speak in Dwarvish Scottish, so, Okay, so, we can explore some more places now. Ether. Ooh, a worm killer sword. A bunch of good stuff. Bunch of good stuff indeed. Mithril mail. Nice. Lighter in terms of defense, but still, depends on whether I prefer durability or a better evasion. Should probably say.
You ever play any of the Warcraft games?
No, like the original or World of series, no.
The first one, Orcs and Humans, that's a really fun game. But it was funny, one time I was playing a random map on there, and it just so happened that the enemies were completely separated by a line of trees, and I was able to get my archers and just kill all their workers without even having to have a battle. What version of Age of Empires 2 do you have?
I have the 2013 HD edition on Steam. I don't know if I got the 2020s version. The original one, I do have the 2020s version, and then I should have gotten the disc image off my old tower for the original one. Big fishman like enemy has a statue here. Bedded water seeps from the statue. What does it smell like? Defecation or other things? Now, whatever's stealing the crystal is blocking the way to get in. In case you're wondering if I can do the things for promotion right now, the answer is no. I think I gotta get the first crystal around here first before I can do anything about that. Yeah, just wait for like another 3 or 4 hours in game time. Here we are, the town of Melmond. Oh jeez, the ground has seen better days. And, oh great, a vampire came in and destroyed the church. Gotta find out what's happening with Earth Crystal.
You need to find Richter Belmont to help you.
level 5 magic. Level 2 right now, but... And this... This is 19 and 15. I don't really think I need a longsword just yet. I think I can live with this for now. Inconceivable! Keep using that word. I don't believe it is what you think it is. Yeah, it's been a long while since I've watched The Princess Bride.
That's a good one.
Knight's armor for 36 grand. Ah! I mean, I'll just get over armlets. You know, I'd be willing to do the Cavern of Earth stuff right now, but you want to wait till next time for that?
That's fine.
Yeah. Let me sort all this stuff. That anymore. That.
The longsword is more powerful than the broadsword?
Yeah. I don't need another iron armor. If I was running a 2-warrior setup, then oh, absolutely.
How do you say that? Is it Falchion? How do you say
it... I mostly go by the Fire Emblem pronunciation, which is Falchion.
Oh, Falchion, okay.
Tents and a trio of cottages. Okay. Yeah, it's like, we're only like, I'd say about 15% of the way through the adventure right about now. I can say 25% when we actually get the Crystal of Earth back. But yeah, unfortunately, the church here got destroyed, so in case any of us eat it, yeah, I'm gonna have to sail all the way back to Cornelia. There's no item shops here either. Armory, weapon shop, and level 5 magic, but yeah, no item shop and no,
Oh, the prices have really gone up, haven't they?
Yeah, Magic, the further you go, the more expensive it gets. Level 8 Magic is about 40 grand a pop.
Oh, wow.
But it's like, at that point, when you're trying to get level 7 or 8 Magic, there's a couple of dungeons that'll give you treasure chests full of money. And pretty much it's like, most enemies will be dropping like 3 grand anyways, so... I know, like, the 4th Crystal dungeon, it's like, if you're not walking out of there with 6 digits in your bank account, then what are you doing? Alright. I am pretty much done for now, so next time, we'll do the Cavern of Earth.
Cool.
So what did you think so far?
Looks really fun. Seems like a cool game.
Yeah. Yeah. I just know that for the next few dungeons, I'm gonna be, yeah, I wish I had a map right now. Because, these, the first 2 crystal dungeons, I admit, get a little bit confusing and the like, and where I'm going, it is so easy to get lost.
What's on your shirt?
This is the Zelda Ocarina of Time shirt I've worn a few times before.
Okay.
I wear it for some of my role-playing game sessions. Some.
I woke up early today.
Alright. It's closing time, so... more trails on the weekend for me.
Oh, what day?
We'll do more Final Fantasy 1 next Friday.
Nice.
Sounds great. Yeah. Oh, when do you wanna stream your game? Saturday or Sunday? Do you have a preference?
Oh, whenever I'm doing trails?
Yeah, this weekend. Yeah.
I'm shooting for Saturday night.
Okay. Gotcha. Maybe. Do you have anything going on Sunday?
Not too much, unless I happen to be doing taxes. So I'll let you
Okay.
know when that's happening for real.
That's
Yeah.
always fun.
Because Yosh, I think you wanted me to have you on for Perfect Dark.
Yeah.
Awesome. Got it. So does Sunday or Saturday sound better for you?
Event, you and I are doing Sega arcade stuff Saturday afternoon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Saturday might be a bit of a crunch. Okay, so
Well,
okay,
thing
maybe.
is, though, it's like we only spend like 2 hours on it, so
Okay.
maybe like Saturday after lunch your time.
Yeah, I'll have to get back to. I don't know if we gotta do some stuff at my place, but are you kind of flexible?
Yeah, up until I think it's like 2 and 4 events, and I will be doing arcade stuff, and then I'll be doing trails after 8:30.
Okay. I think I might be more towards Sunday, but I'll let you know how things are.
Yeah, let me know. I'll let you know if I have to can this Sunday or next. I know next Sunday night I won't. I know next Sunday night I won't be available.
So we say next Sunday, not this coming Sunday, but the Sunday after, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. Got it. Okay, yeah, like I said, I'll just let you know how things are tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Just but as for me, probably an hour. I'll do Mech War 5 Mercenaries, do more of that. Probably tomorrow. Depending how things are. We'll be Perfect Dark and Star Trek Armada 2. So that's all I'll do. And once I get replacing GameCube, I'll get started on Rogue Star 3 Rebel Strike. I just said, I'm just getting a whole new GameCube here. So, But yep, that's what I got on my end, pretty much.
All right. Well, that is all for now. So we'll see you guys next time. But in the meantime, stay sweet, stay sensational, don't be salty, and we will see you guys later. Have a good one, everybody.
Keep it real.
And don't let keeping it real go wrong.
I'm watching you.